Hello again, Korey. This is your tutor, Mr. Moore. So I'm back with another story for you. A real life story about a real life hero, African American astronaut named Bernard Harris. Okay, so we're going to read about Bernard Harris. All right. Bernard Harris was born in Temple, Texas in 1956. 1956, so quite a while ago, huh? At 13, he watched the first moon landing on TV. Remember that one? Well, you don't remember it, but you probably heard about it. Neil Armstrong and his teammates went to the moon. They landed on the moon in 1969. So that's when this particular person, Bernard Harris, was 13 years old. Have you ever thought about becoming an astronaut, Corey? Maybe, right? Maybe that's something you can become. I mean, I know it's definitely something you could become if you really wanted to. All right, so give that some thought. Harris decided then to become an astronaut. He didn't know that he would be the first African American in space. Wow. When Bernard was young, his family lived on a Native American reservation in Arizona. At night, Bernard could clearly see the stars in the sky. He imagined what it would be like to travel to space. Interesting, huh? Do you know what a Native American reservation is, Corey? It's interesting. You should look it up. Google it if you have time. Very interesting history behind why Native Americans were put on reservations in America. In high school, Bernard Harris decided to become a doctor. He graduated with a degree in biology from the University of Houston in 1978. Okay, so he was at that point about 21, 22 years old. But Harris didn't forget his early interest in space. Harris worked as a researcher at the Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center. Do you know who Lyndon B. Johnson was, Corey? He was one of the presidents of the United States of America, and there's a space center named after him. It's called the Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center. In 1990, he joined the astronaut training program. Harris studied how people felt during long space flights. Okay, so he did some studying, some researching about basically the effects of space and how it affected people in space. Harris became an astronaut in 1991. His first space flight was that year. In 1995, he became the first African American to walk in space. In 1996, Harris left the space program. He started an organization that teaches children about space. Harris believes that nothing is impossible if you follow your dreams. What dreams do you have, Corey? What would you like to learn if you were a space scientist? Isn't that amazing? Bernard Harris, the first African American to walk in space. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll talk again soon. Be safe.